The Effect Controls panel is a dynamic panel, meaning that it shows you the properties or the effects of whatever clip you happen to have selected. Looking at the Effect Controls panel, it is the panel on the top left of your screen, this one. And right now, it's showing us absolutely nothing. As soon as I select a clip, i.e. single click on a clip, you will see that the Effect Controls panel is going to display the properties of that clip. In here, we're going to see that there are 3 types of effects that are applied to this particular clip, which are motion, opacity, and time remapping. If we had audio associated with this clip, it would also show us the properties of the audio. So, for example, if I drag the waltz music and single click it to select, we see that the Effect Controls panel is now showing us volume, channel volume, and the panner of that particular clip. I will delete it because I don't want to do audio right now, and let's concentrate on video. We see that the video effects are motion, opacity, and time remapping. More on that in a later section. Now, what interests me about this are the following things. I can reset any parameters that I may have changed, and I have a mini representation of the timeline in here. I'm going to make this portion here smaller by clicking and dragging on this line here. So now the mini representation of the timeline is going to be much larger. I can scrub the clip in here and notice that the program panel is giving me that information, is telling me where I am on the clip. However, if instead of double clicking the clip here in the timeline, I double click a clip here in the project panel, it shows it to me like this. If I scrub it, I will hear the audio, but see no video, and the program panel is not giving me that display. I will double click this one in the timeline again. The Effect Controls panel, like many other panels in Premiere Pro, also has a panel menu that is located here on the top right-hand side. I can remove effects directly from here. I can snap or snap to different things like video keyframes, audio, all or none. I can show the audio time units or not. We saw this in an earlier video. I can show the time ruler numbers or not. We also saw that before. I could loop during audio-only playback, which of course is grayed out because we don't have any audio in this clip. And finally, pin to clip. This one is a little bit hidden and a lot of people don't understand what it is that it does. So I'm going to select this second clip in my timeline. I will do a zoom to fit. And now I'm going to deselect pin to clip. What that means is that I will be able to zoom my view outside the boundaries of the clip. In other words, I'm zooming outside of the duration of the clip. I can go from timecode 0 to where the clip begins. And of course, I can take the playhead all the way to the end. I don't have anything after this clip, so obviously it's not showing me anything after that. I can zoom in and out of this display by using the plus and minus keys on my main keyboard. The last thing I want to say about this particular panel, that is until we have to use it when we are applying real effects, is that we can collapse this mini representation of the timeline by clicking on this triangle here. If we click on it, it hides it, and if we click on this one, it'll show it. And of course, you already saw that we can resize this. Like any other panel in Premiere Pro, if you hover your mouse on top of the panel and you use the tilde key, it will maximize. And if you press the tilde key again, it's going to go back to what it was. Next, we're going to discuss workspaces and saving your workspace. See you then.